Good morning. My name is Nandini, and I'm here on behalf of Chef Connect. It is a growing platform to connect top chefs with clients and to regulate the currently unorganized catering sector. It is founded by a lot of effort by Vishal sir. First of all, we are grateful for your effort and enthusiasm, and it is great having you here today. Now, to begin this conversation, Chef, can you please tell us something about yourself?
My name is Zouhair. I'm originally Moroccan.
Okay.
I'm 30 years old. I studied culinary when I was 19 years old. So I studied for almost 3 years, and I studied that in Morocco. So right after that, I got the first experience in one of the good French cuisine in Morocco. I worked there for almost a year, and I learned about the French gastronomy. And from that, I decided to travel abroad and explore cultures, food, and everything. So that was the first step when I go abroad. I went to Qatar. I worked there for a couple of years, like almost 2 years. And then I moved to Dubai, Kuwait, and then I got a chance to go to Europe as well, in Spain, to Malaga. And I worked with some celebrity chefs, and learned a lot of things from them. So, and in this experience, which is I had, I mean, it was really for me an international experience, and I moved also to Maldives, which is good. I mean, I learned about the Indian food, Sri Lankan foods, Asian food. So for me, I got really inspired on international food. And this gave me a challenge for me to grow up my career very quick and very fast when I travel and observe, like to get more experience in different culture, different countries. It's for me, it's a challenge, and I am always like that, and I'm a kind of chef who like challenging, creative dishes, and of course with this experience I worked in with 5 stars hotels and three fork restaurants, which is like almost a Michelin star restaurant. Yeah, that's it. And right now I'm here in Canada, which is I moved to South America, just to explore American food, Canadian food, and I'm still keep going, like to travel and get more experience around the world. My goal is to inspire the world about the food.
Okay, that is so inspiring, Chef. How did your love for food start and how did you choose this field for yourself? Can you please tell us something about it?
Well, when I was young, uh, that was always for me, like I like to go. I mean, as a kid, I like to go inside the kitchen and do some funny stuff to just to learn. I watch my mom what she's doing. I try to do the same thing. Even I do that messy thing, but still I wanna, like, I love food. I wanna get learn the food. So it was always when I was in the school, I was always looking forward to study the culinary school. And right after that, before I got to the culinary school, I was watching cooking show. I love watching cooking show, and I got inspired from really good, I mean, very popular chefs around the world, like Alain Ducasse, Paul Bocuse. Those chefs, they are an example for us as a chef, like, because we learn a lot of things from them. So that's the guide for me to follow this. And really, I respect food, and I like to be more creative, which is good. Yeah. Well, when I was young, that was always for me.
Absolutely, chef. Your love for food and your creativity shows in the dishes that you have created. I saw your profile, and all the dishes that you have created look so beautiful and so delicious. There was this one dish, it was Moroccan couscous. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct or not, but you mentioned that dish two, three times. Can you please enlighten us with what this dish is?
Which is a really popular dish in North Africa, but because not only Moroccan do that, there is Algerian, there is Tunisian, but I cannot say our one is the best. But in my opinion, I can bring it the best with my creativity. I mean, it's like everyone can create. So there is a traditional way for Moroccan couscous. If you go to Morocco and get Moroccan couscous from the street or wherever, or my mom cook it, it's totally different. But my way is for me is always I improve the dish. Like I
Okay.
like to, if I see the dish that need to add something to make it better, that's the part which is I play with the food. Like I like to get something which is can be more flavored, more, and I like to play with the spices. Well, the Moroccan couscous, specifically it's with semolina, if you know about the semolina, and
Yeah.
traditionally it's with vegetarian, so we call it seven vegetables. Must be there
Okay.
seven vegetables,
Okay.
and some people they like to add chicken, meat, beef on it, whatever, and most people they like it vegetarian. So this dish now everywhere around the world. I mean, with my experience, I found couscous everywhere, and
Okay.
everyone likes to taste Moroccan couscous because it's healthy, it's rich with a lot of flavors and the vegetables. So and the veggie stock is really totally different. So in our culture as a food, we also play with the spices like Indian almost. So we like spices. We like spicy thing, not that light spicy. So this, I mean, when I look at this, I found almost that when you play with the spices, of course you will get a nice food. So this is about Moroccan couscous. I mean, it's really popular in Morocco. You can get it anywhere, and
Okay.
everyone must know how to cook the Moroccan couscous if they are Moroccan.
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
have
and
never tried
my
Moroccan
way,
couscous.
I
Sorry,
mean, my
sorry.
way, I make it modern. If you look at the picture there, I make it modern. Like it's in a gastronomic French cuisine, but the flavor, I always keep the Moroccan flavor. I
Okay.
change the way of cutting vegetables, presentation. This is I like to do these things, to give passion on food, to look attractive to people, guests.
Mm.
Yes, for sure. Well, the Moroccan couscous, which is a really popular dish in North Africa, but because not only Moroccan do that, there is Algerian, there is Tunisian, but I cannot say our one is the best. But
And as you said, Chef, that you have traveled so much, you have experiences with five-star restaurants and celebrity chefs. So, do you have any story for us today that you want to share with us from these experiences?
well, there's a lot of stories to be honest with you. Because for me, I honestly, I can say I'm a lucky guy. I found really right people to guide me to become a really good chef. So which means very rare to find people to guide you and let you grow up very quick. But
Yeah.
it's always about the right person who can like especially cooking. If you love cooking, you give your right attention to the cooking. Uh, of course, one day you will be the right chef to work anywhere. So now my feeling, like when I was young, I was the goal which is I wanted, I reach it now. That means I can go. I mean I can work anywhere in this world, and I can work with every different cuisine: Asian,
Okay.
French, Italian, African cuisine, any kind of cuisine. I got really handled on this kitchen. I mean on these cuisines, and I find myself very very comfortable, and I got the confidence to work anywhere, which is good for me, and I'm always willing to grow it up and there. Well, the best experience I had, to be honest with you, is Maldives,
Okay.
because I worked. That was before I came to Canada, and why I choose Maldives, because I really find there, because it's an international destination for every people. Like you will get a lot of people from the world, like different culture, different. So what we should do for us as a chef is we need to pay attention to the guests, and we need to succeed them needed. Like if you are Indian, French, Italian, Asian, like you there is a group of 20, like a group of Asian, we have to make an Asian cuisine. French, we have to make some French cuisine. So this experience, I really learned a lot of things from it. And the best part in there is I learned that think like there's no excuses to say, because there it's very difficult to get the right product. And sometimes, let's say I don't have any parsley, I don't have any coriander, the suppliers, we didn't get it because it's an island. Sometimes we don't get product, but we can't say no, we cannot make. So we have to find solution. We can do
Yeah.
a garden, we can grow up our, let's say parsley, we need to be really. So I learned to use my brain a lot, which means for me, I really like it, and I take it as a challenge as well. And that was the best experience I had. And I got a lot of certificates from Maldives. I mean,
Okay.
from guests, from the company as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, like, think you've been to India as well?
I went to Sri Lanka, but
Okay, Sri
it's
Lanka.
gonna be. I have a lot of Indian chefs. They are my friends. I worked with them in Middle East. As you know, Middle East is the destination to find Indian a lot. But as a
Yeah.
chef, like I met a lot of good chefs there, and I was almost going to go to Taj Mahal. I love Indian. I love Indian cultures, and it's gonna be very soon my destination to go there, because
Yeah.
I love traveling. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll love to have you here, chef. And what is your favorite Indian dish and what are your thoughts on Indian cuisine? Can you please share them?
Well, I cannot say I'm perfect on Indian cuisine, but I can cook so many dishes. From
Okay.
naan, from aloo gobi, from halawa, from, sorry, from halwa, from so there's naan, there is halwa, there is aloo gobi, there is chicken tikka, there is butter chicken. Those are my favorite dishes, and I learned from good chefs, Indian chefs. And I have really good recipes, and I cook almost
Okay.
the same. almost the
Okay.
same. Yeah, so
Okay.
I
That's
love the Indian cuisine because also they play with flavors, and
yeah.
it's you will find the flavor there, the smell there, everything in there, and the food so fresh. Wherever you cook, you feel the aroma, you feel the spices, you feel the herbs. It's like really, really authentic cuisine.
Yes, chef. And I know you would have, but have you ever tried biryani and have you ever tried making it? Biryani, right?
Biryani, yeah, of course, I
Yeah.
did.
So,
I
like, have
mean,
you ever tried
biryani,
making it on?
no, of course, I tried almost like so many dishes I tried. The biryani and the pakora, which is a vegetable pakora.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many dishes in my mind. I just like need to think about it. But of course, I know the way how to make it, and eh, this is it's one of the best cuisines I love.
Yes, chef, your love for food shows on your face as you're talking about it. Um, and and what is your all-time favorite cuisine to cook and to eat? Like the top priority, the topmost dish. Okay, yeah. Can you please tell us something about this dish? What this dish is?
The pastilla is a puffy layers, like we make it
Okay.
stuffed inside with egg. It's rich with egg, almonds, caramelized onion, chicken, and we bake it inside the oven. After that, we take it off and we put some icing sugar. We serve with some garnish with some cinnamon. It's really good, and it's the taste there is sweet and almost sweet and salt, like a sour taste.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds so mouth-watering. And as you said that you have worked in five-star restaurants, so was it in just one particular country or was it all around the world? Particular country.
No, it was in different countries. And those five-star restaurants, they was in hotels because most of my career I spent it on hotels. Like I worked in Marriott, I worked in Fairmont, I worked in St. Regis.
Okay.
So those brand companies really big around the world, and they have some good restaurants.
Okay, so Chef, I would like to know your views on Chef Connect and if you have any suggestions for us as it's a startup and a growing business.
Yeah, so it's the best thing is like that's a good concept to get in touch the chefs between I mean around the world and find I mean select a really good chefs to make it happen and get like new ideas because every time's new ideas come in and with the quarantine and with the COVID I think is the best thing is with now with the social media everything works well and I think it's gonna do well. It will do well for the next future. Just need to keep continuing and finding right people to get them there. And something that might be really special I can suggest is to have later on to have like some chefs can do cooking show and like people can review what they are doing so that will be another advantage on the concept like
Yeah.
if you see some of the other I noticed that from like the like those concepts I noticed some from the other concept they do when they collect more chefs then they start doing that so it will give a really good opportunity to the viewers, and people will love to cook at home.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chef, for your suggestions. We would love to have you in India and we would love to collaborate with you in the future.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, I will come there. Definitely. I just missed the part to come there.
Okay, thank you so much, Chef, for joining us today. It was a great pleasure talking to you. Thank you.